we're back at it. We're going to get the front plate bolted up. So we need to get the power steering pump. Bit of wind, not from me. Yeah, so we need to get the power steering pump mounted. Do that once we've got the bracket in place. Oh my god, please shut up, door. Let's shut you a moment. We need to get the alternator, which is, ignore the mess, there's shit everywhere. We need to get the alternator back in, because where that bolt goes, not that bolt, this bolt goes in here, it also picks up, that's a thingy, it picks up the pulley. So there's a pulley, it's got to go in that position there, which will help with the belt routing. I believe it will come up tensioner around there onto the charger. Another pulley maybe. Oh, I don't know. I'll have to have a look at the drawing for the pulley directions, but I'll set up a time lapse and we'll start getting that put on. So there's a bit of prep we've got to do. So where the pulleys are going, there's one pulley going in there, one pulley going in there. We need to get them bolts in. Obviously the bolt goes through there that has that pulley on, so that's not too much of an issue. It's very hard to do with one hand, like that, through there, and then clamp all that up. But yeah, so I'll get camera up and we'll start putting this on and see what's what. I think we may have to move the dipstick somehow. We'll have a little look, so we might be able to just rotate it and find somewhere to buy. Even if I've got to make a little bracket, I'll make a little bracket up. That's not an issue, got plenty of steel. So yeah, I'll go crack on. Well, because I'm a bit of a numpty, I got ahead of myself. I got it partially mounted up with the bracket, new pulley. Luckily everything's only finger tight because I forgot to put the lower alternator bolt in. So sort of copped it. So I'll quickly whip that in. I'll take all of this back off, which is a pain. But to be honest with you, it's goes on really quite easily. So it's all loose still at the minute. Yeah, I'll whip that all out and then put that bolt back in, and I'll be back. taken that pulley back off and loosened that one because I think I need a shim. The instructions said 16mm spacer. I measured that and I think it was 16, but it might actually be 15 because it's fine and clears, but it doesn't, if like in terms of alignment, it's slightly off with the pulley below it, if that makes sense. And I think I need to take one of the 5mm spacers out of either side of the power steering pump, put a 1mm in there just to bring that back in, because if you can see the difference between that one there and the bottom power steering pulley, it's out too far. So I think I've got the new bracket. That's my mistake, just reading the instructions incorrectly. So I've ordered some. We'll have a look, but I won't go any further with this for the time being. What I'll do is we'll have a look what we've got to do up here, i.e. this breather hose needs to come off, but for the actual base plate for the supercharger, and this bolt here, I need to take that out and we'll get the bracket in to do the support for the back bit, so we can get that ready and eyed up, and then we'll see what's got to move here to clear the back of the supercharger bracket. Right, so goes that way up. It's about there. So let's take this bracket off. 13, 10, and that should get out, and we can rotate the dipstick. Do that quick. Just unplug it. If I can get this fucking thing out. Leave that out. I bet. Let's get 2 bolts in there. But that's another supercharger. Oh, that's going to be in the way. I'll have to trim that. Do that in a minute. Just for the sake of everything. Well, that bolt is hitting the bolt below it. It's a bit of a pain. See what happens. Yeah, that's going to get in the way. That's where the inlet's got to go. Oh, that's a pain. Let's take it up then. Back in a sec. Right, that clears that. Let's go get the inlet, see if it clears that. I don't think it will. No, smashes right into it. Fuck. It's going there roughly, give or take any outiness. Right, let's take that out. Everything. Just take it out. I'll bend this. Unless there's another option of dipstick. Need like a flexi one. Right, well. I mean, if I can get it so it was fucking out there a bit, it would be golden. I think we've got to put more of a bend in it. We'll get it out. I think what we'll have to do, put more of a radius of the bend in it. So this is over here. Needs to move over from this point about 1 inch. Well, the camera died. I don't know what you saw the last bit. With the bracket plate, the charger base plate, it hits into this in this direction. Obviously I can't rotate that anymore because it would hit the inlet. So what I have to do is take this out, put a tighter radius on it, obviously enough that I can still get the dipstick out, unless there's an OE option for like a flexible dipstick, or one that's a little bit more bent up and ends it over here, and then I can use this bracket and these mounting holes just to support it that way. Probably gonna have to de-pin that and make that longer because it's TPS, and depending on where I put the throttle, it will probably have to move. But yeah, that sort of makes it a bit of a pain in the arse. So I'm gonna whip this out. I'll have a mess about with it, but I think that's gonna call it for that video. We've got all this mounted up. I've just got an issue with the spacing on this. I've ordered some smaller shims so I can shim it a little bit. I'm probably being pedantic, and it's not necessary, but just so I can shim it in finer increments so I can get alignment up perfect, because to me it looks like it's off to the side a little bit, this one. See that? They sort of line up perfect in the middle there. I mean, and then that one sort of seems to be over a bit, but we will see. I've got thermostat to put in, oil filter housing, which by the looks of it, just about clear. So yeah, we're good to go. And we'll get that mounted, yeah, we get that up, down. Hopefully get the inlet mounted, then we'll just have to worry about, I need to get some injectors, do the adapters for the fuel lines, get a TPS, not TPS, what's that, intake air temp sensor in. I hope that's long enough. If it is, beauty. Oh, yes. Big holes at the front. Click. Because I'm going mathless, I will connect the idle air control valve here, and then I'll just put a little filter on it, and then we'll run a hose into probably the back of one of the lines here, or we've got to do it post throttle body. So if we're coming out here, I'll put a little nugget there, then we'll get TPS on the idle air as well, which will be fucking hot because it's right in the engine bay. But supercharger inlet, I'm gonna have to snake it around. I think we're gonna have loads of room, but I want to put a air to water cooler in here. I'll get rid of that bit of plastic, possibly move the charcoal canister. Power steering pump might not have to move, but not pump thingy might have to move. We've got a fairly soft line. It's non-pressurised anyway. We just need that fit in there, which if I can get a banjo, it slips on the bottom. Same as a return line. Return line's just literally just fitted anyway. It should be all low pressure. So we could in fact make a bracket, move it over here, depending on the space we got. But yeah, till next time, au revoir. I carried on fucking about. Well, I'm supposed to be tidying up, and I've just bent it slightly. It's in. So I just got to put a bracket in there just to support it. So I'll tie it back down to this point from here, just to stop being pulled out, or maybe even go directly down to the top bolt on the engine mount, whatever's easier. But yeah, just thought I'd tell you now because I'll forget. But see you in the next one.